Okay. Should be this one. Yep. Good afternoon, everyone. It's another opportunity for me to create a video. This time I'm riding the Hyundai Elantra. It's a 2012. It's a 2015 unit, but it's a 2012 model. This particular model was first introduced here in the Philippines in 2011. So you can imagine this is more like a a 10-year review of this vehicle. This is my service unit from Harry, and I've been driving it since 2018, I believe. 2018. So yeah, we're stuck in traffic. Medyo naging heavy na yung traffic this past few weeks. Actually since since September pa. since October, medyo nag-ease yung restrictions. It's more freer. It's more free, meaning we can go out and about. Of course, subject to safety protocols. Even, for example, restaurants, they already allow dine-in. Like, for example, kanina, we had lunch as a team for our Christmas party. We were at Capitol Commons, at a restaurant in Capitol Commons. So I'm on my way home, and what can I talk about with regard to this vehicle? So this Elantra, it was first introduced here in the Philippines with two variants, a 1.6 and a 1.8. At least that's what I've read online. But as far as I know, 1.6 and 2.0 liters yung naging available towards the latter part of the Elantra's, I would say, its heyday, because there are not that many units now left at the dealership. But all I can say about this vehicle really is that if you're looking for a second-hand vehicle and you're looking for comfort over you're prioritizing comfort over some features that and there are some features that you can live without, like some tech features, yung mga lane keep assist, or your backup sensors, your backup cameras, all those. This Elantra doesn't have that. Those things you can put, or you can have installed as an aftermarket accessory. Even, for example, your radio unit, pretty basic, but it does the job. It gets you from point A to point B comfortably, and that is what I really like about this vehicle. We have an SUV, the Chevrolet Trailblazer, as our family car, and when I drive that and then I drive this, iba yung level of comfort that I get from driving a sedan, particularly the Elantra. This particular unit is a 1.6 GL, I believe it's a GLS. It's the higher trim. There's a GL and a GLS, and then there's a 1.6 and a 2.0 liter engine, both gas variant. There's a manual also, manual variant that was available before. So let me talk about a few things that I really like about this vehicle. First is, I mentioned comfort. There's that. It drives steadily. It's pretty stable. In terms of engine responsiveness, it's there. But if you're going to compare it, for example, to your accent, or in my earlier videos, you saw me driving the i20, the Hyundai i20, which was a 1.4 liter CRDI, powered by a diesel engine. Iba yung responsiveness nila. They're turbocharged. This one is a naturally aspirated gasoline engine, a DOHC, and engine power is there, pero you won't get, if you want to just push forward and put your foot on the pedal, you'll be wasting gas. Pero if you're out on the highway and you want to speed up, it'll get you there. no, eventually, and it'll get you there stably, or is there such a term? Stable siya, no? Even at high speeds. So that's one thing. Another thing is yung I talk about engine responsiveness. Next is yung handling. Now, I've never handled a vehicle as responsive as the Hyundai Elantra. I haven't driven that many, no? Even when I changed the drive mode from comfort to normal to sport, may tatlo siyang driving modes. Mafe-feel mo kagad eh. If you want comfort, mas malambot yung manivela, feel mo kagad. If you want normal, tumitigas siya. You can feel it already. I feel it now. And then shift to sport, and mas stiff yung manibela. And feel mo siya kagad. No? It's immediate when you shift your drive modes. And compared to the other Hyundais that I've driven, the Hyundai Accent, the Hyundai i20, the Hyundai Venue, the Hyundai Starex, the Ioniq, the Veloster, in terms of handling and stability on the road, no, I would this is pretty much comparable, no, to the Veloster, if not better. No, given that it's also wider than the Veloster, I believe, no? And it's lower. No, I think the Veloster is lower, but this one is wide and low. So it gives you that really that stability when you drive in corners. And then in terms of fuel efficiency, it's not as good as the Hyundai Accent, which is known for its fuel efficiency, particularly the CRDI variant. But it gives you, this will give you, well, right now it's showing me 10.9 liters per 100 kilometers, or roughly 9.5 kilometers per liter, 9.5 to 10 kilometers per liter. Ito yung kanyang fuel efficiency rating, at least for this particular vehicle. Of course, you get better mileage on the highway. When I drove this along the South Luzon Expressway, it would give me at best mga 6 to 8 liters per 100 kilometers. And then right at that moment you get stuck in traffic, or you enter the city where you get to experience stop and go, or a moderately slow moving traffic, that's when it shoots up yung fuel consumption. So it's not the best, but you know, it's okay. Fourth thing I like about the Hyundai Elantra is the space. It's huge for a sedan. Given also, I just learned, no, na yung platform of the Hyundai Elantra is the same as the Hyundai Tucson. So hindi na ako magtataka that the Elantra has a bigger compartment space than the Hyundai Venue. And the Hyundai Venue is based off of the platform of, shares the same platform as the Hyundai Accent. ganun pala siya. Kaya pala maliit lang yung Hyundai Venue. I mean, in terms of space compared to the Hyundai Elantra. This one is just big. That's the compartment, the rear compartment. Now you go to the interior, it's the same thing. No, that's why I love driving this. In fact, I think it's wider. If I'm not, I hope I'm mistaken. No, but I feel that it's wider than your typical SUV. Like for example, I mentioned the Chevrolet Trailblazer, because sa Chevy there's not enough like your middle compartment para siyang masikip, no? You only get to place small cups dun sa kanyang compartment, or yung cup holders niya and right at the center. But here you can place a full-size water bottle. Then there's ample room sa leg, there's ample, airspace. Of course, compared to the Trailblazer, mas mataas siya. So I guess that's the advantage of an SUV, or even a compact SUV over a compact sedan. Now another thing that I like, or the last thing that I like about the Hyundai Elantra, is that, and this is I guess what other people would think twice about getting the Elantra, it's that it lacks features, which I'm pretty much okay with. Like for example, when I've driven the Hyundai Ioniq, medyo nakaka-intimidate yung console. You have your infotainment system. I think it's an 8-inch or 7-inch infotainment system na ang dami mong pwedeng kalikutin, which can get intimidating, no? Siguro it takes time to get used to that, no? But the Hyundai Elantra offers the things that I need, all the things that I need. Like it has a well-functioning air conditioner and climate control console. Here it's automatic. You have your controls on the steering wheel. You have your Wanden radio with FM, AM, CD player, and then what else? You have your window controls right here, your side mirror controls. Pretty basic, but it's all that I need in a vehicle. And as mentioned, yung lack of features niya would turn some people off. Like for example, the lack of Bluetooth connection. No, so that's pretty basic nowadays in 2021. Na why would you buy if you're getting a vehicle for your personal use? Parang wala ka na atang mabibiling at least USB connection, no? So you can connect your phone. Na most vehicles would have that already. Even the base models of Hyundai now has at least a USB connection, kahit na wala ng Bluetooth, at least USB, wherein you connect your USB, you can then use the audio system to make calls or to listen to your podcast, your stream music through your phone, those kind of things. So yun na lang ang kulang dito, basically, that connection with your phone, no? Either via Bluetooth or via USB. So yeah, those are 5 things that I appreciate about this Elantra, a 2012 model. And all these things made it the 2011-2012 car of the year for good reasons. Well, hopefully we can get to bring the all-new Hyundai Elantra and compete again in the B segment, compact sedan segment. Kasi marami rin talagang fans ang Hyundai Elantra. There's an active community of Elantra owners in the form of the Elantra Club of the Philippines under Team Hyundai Philippines, and as far as I know, there are other Elantra clubs out there. So with that, allow me to just stop talking, and yeah, please do enjoy this video as I head home and test my patience for being part of the traffic. Bye. Stay safe, everyone. You might be wondering why it's dark. It's because the tint na nilagay nila in this vehicle is quite dark.